All right, guys. So in this video, we're going to apply our overpower strategy to AUDCAD, okay? Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. All right. So as usual, what we do is we go to our chart and we go to the 15 minutes time frame. The next thing, we look for a clear trend. All right. So we can start from anywhere for one analysis. Okay. So if we look at this market moved up, came down, moved up, came down, moved up, came down, moved up. Now, if there's going to be a change of character, it's going to be here, okay, at this area where it changed character, all right, because this was the lowest point here before you moved up to here, and then it came down here, then moved up. Then this area was broken here, so we have a change of character down here. So that's our first criteria. The next one is we have to go to this up move and see if there is an overpowering. And from what we see, let's make this bigger. We can see a clear overpowering here. Let's move this to the side. We can see a clear overpowering here. Let's use it. Let's use this rectangle to mark it out. See this overpowering? So overpowering is our engulfing that shows that either sellers or buyers were in control. So if you look at this engulfing, you see that here it tells us that buyers were in full control of the market here. Okay, they have a strong force that moved this market up. However, if this strong force gets broken, all right, which we see down here, it got broken down here with a candle body, it means that they are no longer in control. All right. Then our second, coupled with our change in character. Now, our strategy says that this market is going to move down at least as much as it moved up. Okay, so what are we going to take? We're going to take this and we'll move our rectangle down. So we expect this market to move this much down. So if we move forward, you see what we have here? You see what we have here? It moved this much down, all right? And it continued going. But always remember, we don't care about this move down. We only care about what we are sure of, all right? So that's our first opportunity here. Let's look for another one. And this market was moving down, was going down. Let's see if it gives us an opportunity. This market was going down, okay? And at this point, there was a change of character here. Yeah, there was a change of character right here. See, it moved down, move up, move down, up, move down, up, move down, move up, move down. And then when it broke here, this is a change of character. And then the second thing we have to ask ourselves is, was there an overpowering? And if we look down here, we can see an overpowering here. You see this candle? Now, normally, remember, the engulfing candle has to be, its body has to be at least twice that of the one that is engulfing. Okay, that's the way for you to know that what do you call it? The market control was really heavy or was really high on one side. So you see that this red candle is at least, it's just relatively double the size of the green candle. So we can say that this is, or that this is strong enough. All right. So since we have our overpowering, because when this area got broken above here, it means sellers are no longer in control, buyers are in control. Since we have our overpowering here and we have our change of character, then what we can do is apply our strategy, which says that the market is going to move up at least as much as it moved down. So we take our rectangle, move it up here, and we can be sure to catch this move. So you see, it played out. Let's identify one more opportunity here. So we go up. Okay, so this is the market currently. And so we can go and identify what do you call it, our opportunities back. But let's look at what we have here and we can predict the market. So if you look at this market, the market moved down here, went up, came down, right? And so it went up again here. We see that if the change of character occurred at this point, all right, there's a change of character at this point. Let's mark it up. There's a change of character here, okay, at this point. And then this is the point of change of character, all right? This area was broken, all right? Then the next question becomes, was there an overpowering? And if we look down here, we see an overpowering here because this was an engulfing candle to the downside and the move was strong enough, okay? The market control by sellers was strong enough because this red candle the body is at least twice that of the body of the green candle. Therefore, our criteria is met. Change of character and overpowering because this got overpowered once the price broke above it. So our strategy says that the market is going to move up at least as much as it moved down. All right. So from here, we expect the market to move this much up. So this market is still playing out. So at this point, I can enter this market and expect it to go as much as this level at least. So the market is going to come to take these people out. Okay, that's what the market is planning. There's liquidity above here, so it's going to come to take them out. That's basically the prediction. This is AUDCAD, okay? And so if we come back to this video later on, you can see that this actually is going to play out. So if you want to place your stop loss, remember our rule. You can place your stop loss down here. However, sometimes because the bank knows or the big players know that buyers are already weak right here. What are they going to do? They can drive this price down here to take these people out. But the good thing is, once you see price touch this area, you know that it's going to move aggressively backward because that is going to be is not going to be sustainable. So if this price gets down here, it's a huge opportunity for you to enter the market and then target this high here. All right. So in order to be safe, we say you can use this box again to set your stop loss. All right. So right here, if I want to set my stop loss and be comfortable, I can put it here and put my stop loss below this blue rectangle. Okay. So the best or the worst this market can do is that it's going to come down to this blue area, this blue box, all right? And then collect liquidity and big players will fill their orders and then it will move aggressively back. So if the market comes down here, that's a huge opportunity. So from what we see, our strategy, our overpower strategy also plays out in AUDCAD, right? So if you have any questions, you can leave it in the comments and we can talk about it. Thank you.